Yes, Fifi, how are you? Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, Fifi, go ahead.
Hello. Can
Yes,
you hear me?
go ahead, Fifi. Here we go. Another smart person. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question for you, so I want you to answer me. Okay, I will ask you right now.
Okay, answer. Okay, ask me right now.
So I was watching one of your videos,
Hmm.
and you told me that like Kaaba is like pagan origin. Can you show me the proof?
Can you show me the proof? Yeah, for sure. It's
Yes.
very easy. Okay, if we go right now and we check, do you Muslims, and I think you are from India, don't you Muslims believe that Allah He sent Adam to India, Sri Lanka specifically?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
isn't it this where the Hindu is coming from? So why Adam is coming from Sri Lanka? What is the connection between Sri Lanka and Islam? And why Allah He land Adam in Sri Lanka? Do you think Allah He land Adam? Do you think Allah He land Adam in the wrong place, or it was a chosen place by Allah?
This is not my question.
This is not your question. We are coming in the question. Here we go. So the first thing, Adam was an Indian guy from Sri Lanka. That is the root of Islam based on this. Secondly, the black stone in the Kaaba, which your prophet he said that if you touch it, that will erase your sin. Is that the same stone the Hindus they have, which is a sexual stone?
Not every black stone is the same, you know.
No, it is the same. Here we go. Okay, let me ask you. I'm asking you. Was the Arab used to go around the Kaaba totally naked?
What?
Was the Arab used to go around the Kaaba totally naked?
Where did you get this from?
Here we go. This is Sahih Muslim in the front of you. It says, narrated that the Arab, they used to go around the Kaaba, circumambulate around the Kaaba, naked. Do you see it? Okay. So what is the religion? What is the religion was a practice there where people, they go, women and men, they go around the Kaaba naked. And why they are naked?
Give me the link.
Here we go. I will post the link for you. Here we go. Let me post the link. And this is Sahih Muslim. This is Sahih, authentic. You cannot say it is weak. So now I need your help. What was the religion practice at that time where people go around the Kaaba naked? What do you think? Why they are naked?
I didn't receive the link. Wait. Okay.
The link is in the chat.
So is this Sahih or?
No, this is Da'if.
No, sorry. I'm see.
Huh?
I don't accept the Da'if one.
They know that. Okay, you don't accept Da'if? Okay, we don't. Okay, here we go. He don't accept Da'if, guys. No, this is not Da'if. This is Sahih. I was joking with you. This is Sahih Muslim. I mean, the book name is Sahih Muslim. And you say to me, is it Da'if? The name of the book is Sahih Muslim.
On the website you can have anything.
Don't do the same as the one before you. He have a big mouth, but he have nothing to say. He keep calling stupid, but he cannot say anything because he is a fool. He do not know what he's talking about. So what is the religion they were practicing, going around the Kaaba of Allah naked? And where was Allah all hundreds of years and people going around his house naked? What Allah was doing?
Wait, the link is opening, right? So how do you found out that it's like from pagan origin?
Well, it's front of you. Okay, you tell me. This is the practice of the Kaaba before Islam, right? Okay, so who are those people who go naked around the Kaaba? What is the practice there? This is before Muhammad. Okay, so they are going. By the way, this is after Muhammad too. Muhammad, he was enjoying watching women going around the Kaaba naked. This is why one of them, she went naked and he liked her private part, so he said he want to marry her, and then she did not marry him, showing her vagina, and she was singing. According to your tafsir, does it say in the tafsir that the black stone became black because of the blood of women? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Does it say in the tafsir that the black stone became black because of the blood of women?
Okay, so trying to open the link, but there is something wrong. It is not open.
Everybody can open the link, guys. Is the link is open? The link I post for you? It's working, everybody. Come on. Look what
Okay,
Muslim
so,
look what Muslim Pepper he said, Abbas. He said Islam he came to correct. Where is the correction? Show me one verse in the Quran says don't go around the Kaaba naked. Guys, Islam came to correct. If Fairuz, just you are a kid, just go. Man, I don't have time for kids. By the time you read the hadith, I will be sleeping and having 10 kids. A bunch of kids. Can't we find an adult? Abbas, can you show me the verse in the Quran that says don't go naked around the Kaaba? As long Islam came to correct, where we can find that verse? I mean, how horrible it is that Allah did not mention for a second to Muhammad, tell those people to stop going naked around the Kaaba. All those years Muhammad was living in Mecca, he never said that. All those years he was in the other town, Allah did not give him the verses. Why? Allah did not see people going naked? Allah have time to tell us the story of Alexander the Great, have the time to tell us about the flying carpet of Sulaiman, have the time to tell us about the ant speaking, and Sulaiman hearing the speech of the ant, which is very funny and stupid because ants don't talk and they are deaf. But he have no time to tell Muhammad a verse in the Quran, tell them to stop going naked around my house. Islam is a pagan religion for sure. And the interpretation even confirm that Muslim women are the same as the pagan. You know, pagan are Muslim and Muslim are pagan. You see, let me show you something here. If we go and read as an example this verse, chapter 2, verse 158. Inna as-safa wal marwa min sha'airillah. Translation: the Safa and Al Marwa from the ritual of Allah, the symbolic of Allah. Okay, how this happened? Let us go and read the interpretation, shall we? If we go and see the interpretation, you will see right away that this is nothing but pagan practice happened in the time of Muhammad, and Muhammad is nothing but pagan person. So let us go here. Your connection is not what? Not private. It says my connection not private. I don't know why I cannot open the website. It says my connection not private. This is Fairuz, the kid Fairuz calling again. I don't know why. Let us try again. Look what it says for me. Your connection not private. I'm trying to open tafsir.com. Your connection not private. Okay, let us go to different tafsir. First of all, my friend, your prophet command came too late, because this is at the end of his life, he was dying. Where was Muhammad to command this command when he was healthy and before he died? All those years he never mentioned going naked around the Kaaba, not even once in one speech. Let me go to the tafsir. Hold on, give me a second. This is Jordanian website is not working. 2158. All right, let's go to Ibn Kathir. And this is the English version of Ibn Kathir, which is far away from the truth. But you will notice here that the Muslims in the time of Muhammad, they were complaining that we should not practice as-Safa and al-Marwa. Why? For this is the shrine of the pagan. So what Allah said to them, he said, by Allah, it is not a sin if someone did not perform tawaf around them. Okay, let's read more. Allah said to the Muslims, as-Safa and al-Marwa are the symbol of Allah. Okay, why? So it is not sin for him who perform Hajj or Umrah around them. You know what does that mean? Why Muslims they thought it is sin? Let us read. Okay, it seemed that this verse was revealed concerning two groups of and those are Zabat al-Ansar. Let us see if you will say that too. Sabi said Isaf was an idol and on as-Safa, and Naila was an idol on al-Marwa. So there's two idols, one in as-Safa. The Safa is little hill, and al-Marwa is little tiny hill too. And between those two, on those hills, they put one idol for a man and one idol for a woman. Supposedly those two, they have sexual intercourse inside the Kaaba. They used to touch or kiss them. After Islam came, they were hesitate and performing tawaf between them. So you see, they used to kiss them before Islam, and they used to touch them before Islam. And now Islam confirming that this is from Allah. Do you see it? It was a place of idols, one idol for a woman and one idol for a man. The man is naked, the woman is naked, because simply those about idols who they had sex in the Kaaba. And they used to go and touch them and kiss them. Who? The Arab, before Islam. The Arab after Islam, they were hesitating. Should we do that? Because this is what we used to do before. Muhammad, he said, yes, this is from the ritual of Allah. Why? Because there's a group of Al-Ansar. They will not tolerate anyone to stop them. This is their belief. So Muhammad, because he is a hypocrite, he compromised. He said, okay, touch as-Safa and Marwa. It is a symbolic from Allah. Do you see it? This is what as-Safa and Marwa is. You ask yourself why the verse says it's not sin to do it. Why they thought it's sin? Because it is a pagan practice. And why Allah he need this Safa and Marwa? You have the Kaaba already, the house of Allah supposedly. What's Safa and Marwa for? But because there's a group of people. You see, I'm trying to open the other page for this Jordanian website, but it's not working. I don't know why, you know. Let me see if there is a solution for this. Give me a second. Advanced. What is advanced is? This is my security. This is from my security. It was not allowing me. Okay. Now we knew why. Hold on. Okay. Chapter 2, 158. I don't know it's open. I will wait for your screen a second. Give me a second, please. Here we go. Guys, read with me carefully. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain, not Tafsir Christian Prince. This verse was revealed when the Muslim were a verse. This circumambulation, because the pagan Arab used to circumambulate them, and there was an idol in the top of each mountain. They used to stroke. It is reported from Ibn Abbas. See, this is a practice of the pagan. Why Muhammad? What Muhammad have to do with it? How this is became from the ritual of Allah? If you go to Ibn Abbas, let us see Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Muhammad. You will see clearly that this is, okay, you know what? Let us go to the book of Asbab al-Nuzul. The reason for the verse to come down. It's even easier to understand. You will see here that the one who requested this was Al-Ansar. Al-Ansar, who they are pagan Arab, who they worship as-Safa and al-Marwa. They refuse any command not to do, practice this. And Muhammad, he cannot risk it and lose Al-Ansar. Ansar, which mean the helpers. So, this was revealed about a group of people from the helpers before Islam. Do you see it? Those are helpers, the Ansar. They are the one who practice this religion. They used to make a pilgrimage to go around the Manat, and they were forbidden to go between as-Safa and al-Marwa. So when they join Islam, they want to do that too. They will not stop. They don't care Muhammad, he agree, he don't agree, they will not stop. So Muhammad, the filthy coward prophet, he compromised because he will not accept to lose them. He need them in his war. So he said, okay, as-Safa and al-Marwa, it was from the shrine of Allah, so practice it and there is no sin of it. Do you see it? Islam is very pure pagan religion. If we go in the hadith, you will see that the Muslim confirm that Muhammad was a pagan person. Why? He is the one who was one of those who carried the black stone. The Muslim, they report a story that even Muhammad, when he was young, he was carrying the holy stone of the pagan Arab. So the hadith says, let us see, we used to worship stones. And I want you to focus with me carefully here. And this is Sahih Bukhari, hadith number 4376. We used to worship stones, and when we found a better stone, we make the text bigger a little bit so you guys can read it better. Okay. We would throw the first one and take the later. See, always they look for better stone. But if we could not get a stone, we used to collect some earth, i.e. soil, and then bring a sheep milk and sheep it over it. And like milk it over it. and perform tawaf. Do you see the word tawaf? Do you see the word tawaf? Around it. Do you see it? So the Muslims are pagan, the same as the pagan Arab before them. Everything the Arab used to do, they carry on. The Arab used to worship stones, kiss stones, lick stones, put their hand in their vagina and put it inside the black stone. Muhammad, he carry on. They used to go naked. Until now, the Muslim, by the way, they are naked. If you go right now, if we search, let me show you. If we show you how Muslims they dress when they go to Hajj, it's a nakedness clothing presenting the Hindus. Exactly the same as the Hindus and the same as the Buddhas. Let me show you. They are totally naked in the Kaaba, literally. Look at this. You think that those people, they just came from the shower. How this can be a clothes to meet your God with? Do you see it? They put a sheet around themselves and they show the right shoulder have to be open over the same exactly as the Hindu and as the Buddha priest. And this is where their clothes is coming from. And not only that, they shave their head when they go to do Hajj. You can go right now and search for Hindu and Buddha priest and you will see how they dress. Let us do that. Hold on. Give me a second. Now, I am not an expert in the Hindu religion, but you do not need to be a genius. Exactly the same. And the color can change depending on the location. Do you see it? They show the right shoulder. It's just a sheet. They shave their head. And this is what Muhammad and his followers, they practice around the Kaaba. The Hindu, they have a black stone, Shiva stone. The Muslim, they have the black stone, which is a holy stone, present the vagina, right? Yasin saying, my Bible have some polytheist legend like Allah. Well, that's your statement. Prove it, so we can laugh at you. Any Muslim have a comment? Muhammad, in the beginning of his life, he was trying to convince the Jews that he is a Jew. This is why all his life, when he was a prophet, most of it, he was praying in the direction to Jerusalem. The one who is behind going back to the roots as pagan is Umar ibn al-Khattab. Who is the one who decide where to pray for? It was Umar. Which is raise a question about who is Allah. Allah is Umar. My Lord conquered with my judgment on 3 occasions. In the case of the station of Abraham, in the case of observe of veil, and in the case of a prisoner of Badr. By the way, there's some hadith says 10 things, this hadith says 7 things, 5 things. So each one of them he give you different thing. Who is the one who came with the Kaaba to be the station of Allah again? It was Umar. Islam is made by Umar, not by Muhammad. As you see in the front of your eyes. Actually, even Muhammad, he says, if there is a prophet to be after me, it will be Umar. He said that because Umar, he got him busted. He is stealing what Umar say. He put it in the Quran. The hijab is from Umar. The Kaaba is from Umar. The change of the wives of Muhammad are from Umar. Umar is the caliphate, the companion of Muhammad. Islam is a pure pagan. You know, when Muhammad is say, if you touch the black stone, that will erase your sin. How that can be not a pagan? Any Muslim want to explain to us? How this is not a pagan practice? Touching black stones and the Yemeni corner erase your sin. Feroz saying, look, Feroz is supposed to be smart. He's saying, are you saying that the Indian, they were in the Hindus, they were in the Arabian Peninsula during the time of Muhammad? You know, Feroz, sometimes stupidity is a blessing, honestly, because it makes you feel comfortable. You are the one who called me and you agreed that Adam came from Sri Lanka, correct? That's mean, yes, according to, obviously, there was Indian coming to the Arabian Peninsula. And actually, if you look at the map, India is just a few kilometers away from Saudi Arabia. The sea between them is just a few hours in the ship. But what make it funny, that Adam is coming from Sri Lanka, which is the statement of your funny prophet, not only stupid is proving to us the roots of Islam, but if we look at it, let us love together. This is Sri Lanka. how Adam was able to cross, because he is not in India, he is in Sri Lanka, which is part of India, yes, but I mean now it's a different country, but it is not really connected to India. There is a sea between them. So how Allah he sent this man Adam to Sri Lanka, and then this man Adam he was able to go all the way to Mecca. Maybe Adam was a champion of swimming, and he was able to cross from Sri Lanka to the land. And not only that, every year, according to Muhammad, Adam he did practice Hajj 40 times during his lifetime. So we do not know how many years. Supposedly, according to Muslim, he did live more than 1,000 a year. So if you say in 1,000 a year he did Hajj 40 times, that will be, let us see. We use the calculator. 1,000 divided to 40. This is every 25 years. Every 25 years, Adam he have to swim from Sri Lanka all the way to India, and then he have to go all the way to Mecca, and then he go back to Sri Lanka. I'm not going to ask you how Adam was able to find Mecca without GPS, without map. I'm not going to ask you how he crossed the sea. I'm going to ask you why Allah made him land in Sri Lanka. And by the way, Adam was landed in Sri Lanka, but anyone knows where Eve was landed? Who knows where Eve landed? Anyone remember? Just to show you the stupidity of this cult. All of it is fiction stories collected from here and there. Eve, according to some Islamic stories, she landed in Yemen. Adam was landed in Sri Lanka. Okay, how they met again? I am guessing that Adam, he sent a WhatsApp message to Eve. Hey, what's up? Where are you now? And then Eve, she sent him her location, or maybe Viber. And this is how they were able to find each other again. I mean, have you ever heard of a stupid cult like this? I am thinking in that time maybe there was Facebook and been destroyed by the flood of Noah. Maybe, you never know. Now we don't have it no more. Because how Adam and Eve, they met together again? Very tough question, brother. Extremely hard to answer. Adam was what? So he could... Guys, look at the answer of Pharaoh. Look. This is a Muslim. He squeezed his head so hard and he come with the answer. Adam was giant, so he could swim through long distance in water. Abdul, you are really stupid. If he is giant or small, that will not change how his ability to swim. Because if you are giant, it's going to take you the same effort to carry your body, because now you have a giant body. The bigger the size of your body, the harder it will be for you. Stupid. I mean, look at this answer. He was giant, so he can swim. Yeah. All right, guys. I think we have good time for today. Any Muslim would like to call? Any Muslim? Who's next? Anyone? Any hero? The God who cannot have a son unless he have a girlfriend is no different from a Christian prince who have no girlfriend. He cannot have a son. The God of Mary, he can have a son without having a girlfriend. Hello? Yes. Hello?
Son can be from God.
Yes. Can you introduce to... Are you a Muslim, my friend? My friend first, are you a Muslim? Introduce yourself, please.
No?
Are you a Muslim?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I am a Muslim.
You are a Muslim, okay.
Okay.
How we knew that you are a Muslim?
It's in chapter 13, verse 37.
I think you are changing your voice. Doesn't make sense to me. Your voice is not real. Speak louder, please.
Chapter 13, verse 37.
Okay, well, I don't know. Sound like you are a fake person. Let us see. We have the genius Ferouz. Ferouz is calling. This is a real Muslim. Right away, you can tell who is a real Muslim. Ferouz is a real Muslim. He's a brand new. His brain never been used. Answer, Ferouz. Answer.
Hello.
Yes, Ferouz. How are you, Ferouz? Ferouz, by the way, let me introduce to you Ferouz. Ferouz is a scientist. He have many degrees in Islam. He speak Arabic fluently, and he speak more than 400 languages except Arabic, English, French, German, etc. But he is expert in the Quran. What do you want to tell us, Ferouz? Go ahead.
Yeah, you showed about the words about endless private part. So can you show me where did you find it?
I bet you did not sleep since last night because of the endless private part. I think you like the idea, aren't you, Ferouz?
Yeah, show me where
I saw you yesterday.
Yes, show me.
You asking the same question, and now the first thing you come to ask for is this. Are you dreaming about it? Are you dreaming about the
No,
English?
you're lying. No, you're lying. I never heard about this, and no one ever told about. So you're trying to make up. So I think you're lying. That is why I'm trying to ask.
All right. So if I show you the reference, what you would do?
How is it that you always find this bad stuff, and we never find it?
No, I'm saying.
So there is something.
If I show the reference that your prophet he said that you will have a penis, which endless penis, what you will do?
Yeah, first show me.
No, I'm asking you. I will show you. Here we go. I will never hang up on you until I show you. But before I show you, I'm going to ask you. When I show you that, what you will do? I mean, you are asking me to show you, and what you will do if I show you that?
You are showing it from Sahi or Thai?
My friend, we will show you. Hold on. I'm asking you now, if this is true, that you're a prophet, he promised you an endless penis, what you will do? What is next?
First show me. I know you are lying.
Okay, no problem. But
show me.
Okay,
show me.
It's a challenge. It's a challenge. But I want to know first, if this is true, what you will do?
I don't know. I will first see it and then think about it. First, you show me the words.
Okay.
Where did you find it?
Well, I think you have a problem, and this is why you are asking about this question. And I think you are dreaming that your private part will increase and will become so English. And this is, it's okay. I understand your pain. Here we go. Let us show reference, some reference. Hold on. Everybody heard. Okay, everybody heard you. Okay, Ferouz. Everybody heard you saying I'm lying. And now the reference is in front of us. I will put it in the screen. And everybody will be laughing at you. In a second, I will post even the link in the chat, and everybody can see and read. Here we go. This is the book, Kitabun Nikah. All right. And let us see where the sentence it says that.
What is it?
Hold on. وقد ورد يعطى أحدكم في الجنة ذكرا مثل النخل السحوق وفرجا يسع ذلك. And it's mentioned that each one of you, he will have an endless penis in heaven, and the vagina will fit for that. Now you said, I am lying. I want you to apologize and admit that you are a follower of a perverted prophet. And this is variant number 3, page number 356. What we will do now?
What is it? I cannot read.
Why you cannot read? Why you cannot read? Why you cannot read? Here we go. I will post the link in the chat. You cannot read, no problem. This is your problem. You know, not my problem. But you can use Google Translation. Actually, we can use Google Translation as we speak. Hold on, give me a second. Let me first post the link for anyone in the chat.
You know that.
Hold on. Here we go. This is the link. in the chat, and now we are going to use Google Translation for that issue. Let us do that. Give me a second, please. Now, Google Translation. Google Translation. Silent, Abdul. Google Translation will not be enough to explain. I mean, the translation will usually is not correct, especially if this is a classic Arabic language. But let us see. I will go click search. No, search, not search. I want translate. Translate to English. Okay. Let us see. Guys, read carefully with me. This is the Google Translation, which is a city translation. It's reported that one of you in paradise will be given a meal. This is a male member. Like a palm rubbed tree. This is Google Translation. In Arabic, it says a sahuq, which means endless. And a vagina fit for that, can accommodate it. Do you see it? So what do you say? Ferouz, you challenge me to show you, and now we have the reference in front of you. So what we will do now?
Can you move the screen to the right? I cannot see the full ones.
My friend, I posted the whole link for you in the chat. You can open it from there, and you can click Google Translation. So now what we will do? What kind of a prophet he promised you? An endless penis.
So it is a very long.
Suddenly you are so quiet now. You accuse me of lying. I want you to apologize. Say Christian Prince is telling the truth, and my prophet is a liar. I am not the one who is lying. Here we go. The reference in front of you.
Came out for me, but not the word marriage, because
Ferouz, don't talk to yourself. Talk to me. The reference in front of you. I gave it in Arabic. We use Google Translation. I want an answer. What kind of a prophet? What kind of a prophet? No problem. Now, what kind of a prophet he promised you an endless penis and a huge vagina? Because imagine if the vagina will accommodate it, that's mean the vagina will be endless. That's mean the woman, she will be thick by millions of miles because it's endless vagina, endless penis. So the penis have to accommodate it inside the vagina. So now look at what we have. We have an endless penis, and then he go inside something, and that thing is endless too. How thick the woman will be? 1 billion mile, trillion mile. How deep her vagina? Because this is an endless penis.
How did you found this?
You call me liar. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I never heard about no.
Yeah, but yeah, Ferouz, each time I show you something, you say to me first you are a liar. Show me you are a liar, and show me you are a liar. You never learn. I mean, each time you say to me you are a liar, I get you busted, and then you call me again and you say the same. So Ferouz, would you stay as a Muslim? Do you like to have your penis endless like this? Is that your dream? Be honest with me.
No, but tell me, where did you found? How did you found this? Because this is first time I'm saying.
Who cares? This is why I'm Christian Prince, and this is why I'm here to teach you. If I have no knowledge, why I'm here? How I find? I spend my life studying this garbage. I'm sharing my garbage with you, which is the garbage of Muhammad, in an easy way. So
it should be like
What?
Yeah, man, I will call you later. Okay.
Why you call me later? Did you decide to leave Islam now or what? Hey, hang up. So they call me, they accuse me of lying, then we get them busted, and then okay, we will call you later. What happened to the guy who was excited? You want to get me busted? I mean, and you see, I'm not talking about it, but you are the one who opened this topic. And now we don't want to talk about it no more. Why? Because it's very embarrassing. Well, this is your God, and this is your prophet. Take my advice, never challenge Christian Prince. Never. You know, like, too much, like, I am not in the mood really for fun today. Usually, you know, sometimes Muslims, they challenge me, and I make it like I'm looking for it. Okay, once I remember I was debating with a sheikh, And I said, he said, I challenge you to find it. And then I said, okay, can you give me time? He said, no. You know, he gets so more excited when you say to him, give me more time. I said, what about maybe tomorrow? He said, not tomorrow, today, now. He get more excited. I said, but now it's hard to find it. He said, see, guys, I told you, see, I swear by Allah, he's lying. This guy is trying to change the topic. And I said, brother, but come on, just give me time, maybe a month, maybe I will find it in a month. And he get more excited when I said the word month. The guy, he went so crazy. He's like, he became like a bomb will explode everywhere. Allahu Akbar. He need a month to find it, blah, blah, blah. And I have it in the front of me on the screen, by the way. The idiot, if you look at the screen, it's there in front of him. Before I start saying to him, can I take a week? Can I take 5? I'm just joking. But he gets so excited, he carried on. Allahu Akbar. He need a month to find it. He was lying. It's not there. He is lying to you. And then I say, hey, Abdul, take it easy. It's in the screen since 5 minutes ago, man. Read it. He said, what is in the screen? I said, the hadith, the one you are challenging me to show you. And then he hang up. I say, hello? Hello? Can you read it? Hello, are you there? Bingo. Once I was debating a Muslim, was a very hot debate. He said, I need to go to the bathroom, just give me 2 minutes, please. I said, okay, no problem. And that was more than 10 years ago. We called the police to check on him because we are afraid maybe alligator, he did eat him in the toilet seat. You never know these days. A sheikh, the coward, he want to go to the bathroom. And since more than 10 years ago, he never come back. Never. Look, Farouz, he need more time. Guys, Farouz, he need more time to answer me. As if you have an answer. I need more time to answer it. And you know, here you need to ask yourself, what kind of a prophet this prophet is, the one who promised such a promise? I mean, what does this have to do with God? I mean, first of all, you have to be very savage, trashy, low-class person to speak to people in such a manner. Secondly, how that will make me believe in God, and why size does matter in Islam. The only religion size does matter is Islam. Okay, your wife, she is going to have sexual intercourse with you. Why the penis have to be endless? What about 10 meters? 20 meters? Actually, it's a penalty for any man to have a penis like this, because how you can walk with it? You see, a cat, she have a tail. She can drag it in the back if it's heavy, like the alligator. But the penis is in the front of you. You want to walk backward? How you can carry it? Is it going to walk in the ground like a snake? Endless penis? I mean, do you even have a brain? What kind of a brain this brain is? This is what happened when you start thinking, and this is what happened to this guy, the sheikh. He started thinking about the stupidity of Muhammad, and because he, you know, it's very let us say sad news for him to say I'm going to be out of Islam. So he started convincing himself, no, Islam is a good religion, Allah is a true God, but the Quran is messed up, the Hadith is messed up, the Prophet is messed up. Even he agreed that the Prophet is messed up, guys. Allah is not messed up. I mean, how in the world? Because they go in denial. For the pain is so strong. Suddenly, they will have a shocking news that this cannot be from God. This is the most stupid thing ever. Do we have any Muslim have anything to say? Don't forget, please, to subscribe, because those who subscribe to us, Allah will increase the size of your penis. Allahu Akbar. Science. And Muhammad, by the way, he is a specialist when it's come to penises, testicles. I mean, this guy, just give him the word P and he's there. A Muslim saying Christianity is a total lie. Why? Because Jesus says be holy like your father, and Muhammad, he says be penis like your God. If we compare between the God of the Christian and the God of the Muslims, the God of the Christian, he said we will be holy in the heaven, we will be the same as angels, which mean pure, and we will not have sex. He said he and she, they will not get married. They will be the same as angels, which means our God, the holy God, in his holy house, he will have decent life for the promised people who accept him, believe in him. Your God, he is busy increasing the size of your penis in his workshop. So you go into heaven, the second you enter, Allah now, he start working in your penis. He put it in the surgery machine. And the surgery machine will make it squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, and keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm not going to mention the pain you will have in your penis, but Allah will make it long. And by the way, you never know, you might be a billionaire from this penis, because you can sign contract with many cable companies to run internet through the galaxy. Like internet cable, or maybe for oil. Like, you know, they spend billions of dollars to run oil or gas between two countries. By having your penis, we save it, it's for free. We just put the gas in your penis and your testicles, and they will appear in Germany. Alhamdulillah. Very convincing. Allah is God. I'm just convinced now. That's it. Right? Oh, you know what? I have another idea. We can use your penis as a chimney. So we can get rid of all the bad carbon in the earth, so for the global warming. So what we do, we make fire in the place, all a chimney for all the manufacturer in the world, and then we put in the top of it your penis. And because your penis is endless, I mean, you can imagine where the gas will go. We'll never see it again. Here we go. It's a useful penis. Alhamdulillah. God, I mean, this is God. This is God talking. I mean, obviously Muhammad is a prophet. What are you talking about? Just to show you how Muslims, even when they try to refute us, they say things that's stupid. Look, let me show you an example. This guy Abdul, he said, the Christian, they pray for a dead God. Okay. Aren't you Muslims believe that Jesus is alive? And the Bible teach that Jesus is alive. So why you are lying? Why you are a potato? Neither you Muslims, neither us Christians believe that Jesus is dead. So look how stupid you are. Very embarrassing. But I think because your endless penis is functioning, not your brain, you said such a statement. I think this statement is coming from your penis. You see how silly? That God. What we Christian, we don't believe in Jesus. Actually, according to Islam, Jesus must be God. Because if you are saying that the one who died, he cannot be God, will you just confirm that Islam believe that Jesus is God? For until now, he never died in Islam. You see what I'm saying? I remember once a Muslim, you know, those Muslims, when they see a Christian, they cannot keep their mouth shut. So he's supposedly, he's like, maybe he's watching too much YouTube. He said, how, you know, and there's a guy sitting, we were taking dinner. There's an old guy with him. Both of them, they are Egyptian. The other guy, he's a Muslim too. He told him, don't go there. You want to talk about religion. The other guy told him, don't go there, because he sat with me before. He told him, don't go there. In front of him, he told him that loud, don't go there. The guy, no, he said, it's just a question, you know. I said, I'm sure you don't mind. I said, okay, no problem, go ask me. So he said to me, well, if Jesus is Son of God, shouldn't his Father save him? And that will make him really God? I said, well, this is a really great question. If Jesus is the Son of God, his Father, he should save him. All right. The guy, he got happy, excited. Oof. This Christian guy, he agreed. I said, but you know what? This is mean that Jesus must be God in Islam. He said, why? I said, well, his father in Islam saved him. How stupid. I mean, stupidity is amazing. Because if Jesus, to prove that he is a son of God, then his father should save him. Well, in the Quran it says that Allah, he saved Jesus. That means he is son of God. The other guy, the elder, he said to him, see, I told you, don't go there. Answer him now. Go, answer him. Answer him. And the guy, he started looking around, you know, like, has changed the topic. Oh boy, don't go there. Trust me, don't go there. You can debate those who have no idea. You can play, you can lie, you can fabricate. Here we smash you with no mercy. No mercy with liars. Until now, we never saw someone call me. He was able to prove a point. In the top of that, either he leave Islam or he gets smashed. So now let's see now Fairuz, how long is going to take him before he leave Islam. Right? Any Muslim have anything to say? Any Muslim? By the way, in the third part of the night, yesterday, I saw Allah descending from heaven. And then I looked, it was a helicopter. This is not Allah. I was really disappointed. In the third part of the night, Allah, He come down every night. Which night? Your God, He think the earth is a flat. So He think there's only one time zone. And He come every third of a part of the night. Because if this is true, that's mean Allah never leave the earth. Never leave the zone of the earth. Because there's many what third part of the night? That it changed from town to town, from city to city, from territory to territory. I feel sorry for Allah. He keep going up, down, up, down, up, down. Here Allah, where are you going? To the third. Now it's the third time of the night in New Zealand. Now the third time in Australia. Now it's the third part of the night in Mississippi. Now the third time in Missouri. Now the third time of the night in Canada. What is that? I feel sorry for this God. Keep going up and down, keep up and down. What? And all of this to say, who is calling me? What a silly God. So you need to come down from the seventh heaven to say who's calling me. Why? You cannot hear them from there. Your reception is bad like my internet. Allah reception is bad. So He go down. Who is calling me? Hello? Any Abdul have anything to say? Mayday, Mayday, last call. Any Abdul have something to say? Yeah, we got them busted, those milestone. You know, they are paid by Muslims, obviously. We got them busted. We have many videos about them. Fardeen Islam wanted to call me. Okay, why he don't call me? My Skype is open. What Fardeen Islam wanna call me? Why he's not calling? The last one who called us was Fairuz, and Fairuz now is calling back. Hey Fairuz.
Hello.
Yes, Fairuz, what happened?
Yeah, just nothing. I will have to say sorry about that, but yeah, I mean, that's it.
So what, Fairuz? Did you decide to leave Islam, my friend? Fairuz? He called to say I'm sorry. He apologized. That's a good sign. He noticed that when they accuse me of lying, it's not true. That's a good sign. But did you leave Islam, Fairuz? Why you hang up? Maybe Fairuz decided to leave Islam. That's what we're going for. This guy, each time he come here, he accused me of lying. Liar, liar, I challenge you, lying, 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 lying. Fairuz, call me back. I want to hear what happened. Did you leave Islam, my friend? You sound like very... Yeah, he sent me a text, says, okay, I agree. So, Fairuz, what now? You agree? Okay, so Islam is stupid, right? Call me and leave Islam, my friend. Fairuz, call me and leave this cult, my friend. You are smarter than this garbage. But this is God. Imagine I am standing in the street right now speaking to you. I don't know where are you from, Pakistan, I don't know. And then I say to you, if you believe in my God will give you endless penis. You will die laughing at me. So why you don't call my friend and say I am out of the garbage of Islam? I respect you for agreeing that this is the truth. You know, actually I felt that this guy, it's a waste of to talk to him. Because always he call me names and you know, and it's a waste of time to talk to him. But, you know, the Lord, He can open eyes of people, not me. Call Fairuz, call. Call and denounce the devil, my friend. It's time to denounce the devil Muhammad and his teaching. This is the devil. There is no way God Almighty, He will teach such a teaching. That is not from God. Period. Shall we try to call Fairuz? Maybe the Lord, He will touch his heart and he decide to leave Islam. Let us call him. Oh, he's not going to answer now, so he's going through a situation now. Okay, I understand, Feroz. Don't answer, no problem. He hang up. I understand. That's mean he's going through suffering. If I am him, I will do the same. You believe in God, you pray for him 5 times a day, and then you discover this God is a pimp. It's not easy. It's not easy. I feel for him. Pray for our friend here, Feroz, that he will see the truth and the truth will set him free. Pray for him, for himself, for his family, that the Lord will open his eyes and he will leave the garbage of Muhammad. Be brave, Feroz, be brave. Be a man. Life, you know, we live in this earth once. Then either we go to hell with Muhammad or we go to heaven with the Lord, the Messiah, the living Messiah. The living Messiah. Remember this word, how powerful it is. The living. How in the world I want to follow the dead Muhammad who did everything wrong in the book of God? His ethic was bad, his teaching is bad, he himself was bad, and he was ugly in his behavior. Instead of following the Messiah who did nothing wrong, wonderful person, wonderful loving person, who taught nothing but love, who is now alive in your belief and in my belief. How in the world I want to leave the Messiah? I will never do so over my dead body. Should we talk about Allah the scientist, or about Allah promising us virgin, or about Allah promising us boys, horny boys? Chapter 52, verse number 24. Is that a shameful behavior of someone who claimed to be holy to promise me in heaven 80,000 little boys who they are very white, because no black is allowed to be in heaven, and those boys are very pretty? Is that a shameful behavior to have a slavery of boys, or it's not? And what those boys will do to me exactly, and why they are 80,000 at least? This is the lowest reward, 80,000 boys. Hey Feroz, how are you? I heard that you left Islam, my friend. Do you want to call me and tell me about it? Feroz, he used to keep calling me liar, 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 and I heard now he left Islam. Good for you. So that is God. This is not shameful. It's not shameful that God will take the wife of Pharaoh and the mother of Mary and give it to Muhammad so he can sleep with her. This is not shameful. What do you think if somebody says to you, Allah will give your mother to Christian prince? Is that shameful promise? Is it or not? Coward. Okay, let's take one call only from Feroz. Let me open my Skype, Feroz, for you. Let us see where is Feroz. I was going to block you, by the way, because I give up with you. Text me, Feroz. I don't see you. Yeah, when you are, if you are in YouTube in Skype, text me, please. So you see, you know, when the Muslims they speak about shameful, isn't it shameful to promise me little girls to sleep with? Isn't it shameful to have sex with a child? She is 6 years old. A Muslim speak about shameful. Isn't it shameful that you are allowed to rent your daughter 3 days, 3 nights to somebody and get paid? Not to rent, like to, let's say, employment to work and to clean. We said Feroz. Feroz called me. Only Feroz. Who is this guy calling? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, this is you, Feroz?
Yes.
Oh, Feroz, how are you doing, my friend?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
So I see even a change in your voice. What happened? You used to be angry from me and you call me so angry, and now you sound like different.
Yeah, it was very annoying actually. I used to see your videos and used to mock our religion a lot. So yeah.
Yeah, but you see, I notice, I don't know if people notice, guys, that Feroz's voice changed. I mean, I'm not saying the voice, I mean the tone, the way he used to talk. He was angry, upset, he hated me. Now I see peace in his voice. I see something different. Is that true, Feroz?
Yeah, actually, yes.
So Farouz, why you decide to leave Islam? I mean, you keep me you call me liar, prove it. You are a liar. That's not true. So for how long? How many times you call me liar? How many times you did that?
I did like many times. I can't even count it.
Maybe hard to count, right? Maybe 30, maybe 50. I don't know how many times you call me. You call me to call me liar. And what do you think?
Yeah.
Why? But why at that time you were calling me liar?
I don't know. It was hard to accept all the things you were saying. So it was not comfortable actually.
Yeah. So it's just because it's hard to
all
accept.
the things that I listened is like I was listening it for the first time. I never listened it before seeing your videos. I never knew about these things, and for the first time hearing it from you, like it was like obviously you must be lying. So
yeah, first time you heard me, it was very harmful for you. Like you were so upset, right?
Yeah.
And did you think at that time that I hate you? Like, you know, I'm speaking obviously. Maybe I hate Muslims. Maybe you thought this way.
Yeah, obviously.
What do you think now? Do you think really I hate Muslims or I love them?
No, actually, now I know that you are saying the truth, but at that time it was not like that.
Yeah, but now you know for sure that we love Muslims. We don't hate them. Otherwise, you know, you see, if I hate you, why I want to spend my time to show you and explain to you? I mean, life is short. Why I want to spend my time answering Fairuz, showing Fairuz? If I hate Fairuz, you know, I don't care. Fairuz, you go to hell if I hate you, right? But because we care for the Muslims and we love the Muslims, we are trying to help the Muslims. And now here, we notice that after some time, you check everything I say and you notice this is true, and you decide to leave Islam.
Yeah, right. It was very hard to accept it, but I was doing my research and I found that everything you were saying was right, true.
So Feroz, did you accept the Messiah as your savior?
Yes, I did.
I mean to that, hallelujah. We are so happy for you. So now you believe that the Messiah is your Lord and your Savior, and Muhammad is a false prophet, correct?
Yeah, I accept.
That's wonderful, my friend. What about your family now? Did your family learn that you left Islam?
I never didn't told them yet, but I will tell them in future.
All right. Well, if you need...
Right now, I'm not having that much confidence to tell them the truth. Sorry.
Oh, be confident, be strong, don't worry. And if you need my help, you want them to call me and speak to me, I will be happy to help them so they can leave Islam too.
Sure, I will let them know.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy for you, Fairuz, even though you were calling me liar many times, but here we go. Welcome to the club of the saved one.
Sorry about it.
I'm happy for you. Look how many people here, they are happy for you, Fairuz. And look how many people, they are so excited that a soul was saved. The Bible says happiness will be in the kingdom of God for one soul is being saved. So your soul, my friend, is priceless. You are not just a human for God. You are a child of God according to the Bible. So you are not a slave of Allah no more. You are a free man. And you are not only a free man. You are free by the Lord and you are a child of God. Imagine the difference. The Quran says, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْإِنسَ وَالْجِنَّ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونِ. I did not create genie and mankind except to worship. Our God don't want that. He don't need worshippers. He loves you. Even though He is your God. He created you and He wanted to share His glory with you, for He loves you. God do not need slaves. God do not need worshippers. Your worship will not bring any good to God, but God who loves you, He wants you to be with Him in His house, in His kingdom. It's all about love, my friend. God who needs worshippers is not God. God who is lonely, He needs people to pray. Do you remember the hadith where it says, Muhammad, he said, if you don't commit sin, Allah will destroy you and bring people who commit sin. Do you remember it?
Yeah, it was like related to destiny, right? It was destined to sin,
right?
Not
but what kind of
someone else?
Yeah, but you notice here, this hadith proved to us that Muhammad is a fraud. Because what kind of God? He wants you to commit sin, and the purpose is what? Just because he wants you to beg for forgiveness. I mean, look at this hadith in the front of us on the screen, guys. By him, Muhammad saying, by him who is hand my life, if you were not to commit sin, Allah would sweep you out of existence, and he would replace you by those who would commit sin and seek forgiveness from Allah. This God is a filthy creature, and he is lonely, and he enjoys destruction, and he enjoys slavery. Because you see, if you don't commit sin, what he will do? He will destroy you. But this is against the teaching of God. God don't want us to commit sin, supposedly. God, he sent his prophet so we will not commit sin. So how come if you don't commit sin, Allah will kill you? Because the purpose of your existence is to seek and to beg. He want beggars. He want people, oh, God, forgive me, I commit sin. If you don't do that, he's not happy. This is kind of a kind of illness. If you go to a doctor and see somebody is doing that to you, like, you know, he wants you to be wrong, and then he enjoy you asking for forgiveness. That is a physical, like a physiology illness. A person who is sick, who enjoy seeing somebody is wrong, asking for forgiveness. So if you are not wrong, Allah will kill you. If you are not committing sin, Allah will destroy you. So why he will destroy you? Because if you don't commit sin, you will not need his forgiveness. That's mean Allah is not needed. So the God of Islam is obviously a Satan. What do you think, Feroz?
Actually, the most shocking thing is that we never learned this thing in our mosque. So, like they only tell about good things, like what Muhammad did and what Allah does for us, and they never tell the other side of the story. They always push the positive side.
Yeah. So this is why we should not go, especially those Muslim YouTubers. They are a bunch of liars, as you see, and the truth is coming. Like even Didat now, he's making fun of what is written in his book, not in our book. He's saying it's a shameful behavior to make your prophet walk naked when it's his God who made Moses walk naked. And the Bible did not say what he's saying. It's a shameful behavior to make a drink, to give a drink alcohol to someone who is dying because of his pain. But it's not a shameful behavior that his God is saying that wine next to big breast in heaven. And not only that, God is saying in the Quran supposedly that Allah, he made wine as a sign from him and to make good provision, which means to drink from it and to make money from it. It's not a shameful behavior to have sex with the children, but it's a shameful behavior to give a drink for the one who is dying to ease his pain. This is how they switch the truth upside down. This is why we should be careful. Doesn't matter who we are, Christian, Muslims, Hindus, Jews, anyone who says something to us, check it out, and you will find that those people, they are lying. There's no honesty on those statements. And then we will find that everything they say, it is actually in their book, not in our book. And this is why I say that Islam is like a whore. She worked as a porn star, and she claimed that she is virgin. But here we take off the panty of Allah and we show everybody the private part of Allah, exposing his private part, which is nothing but the private part of the devil. Anything else you want to add, Feroz?
Yeah, nothing else. I just want to say that your way of teaching is, I must say that it is very very right. You should do this teaching. You should continue doing this because initially, yeah, of course, initially we will feel like you are hating us, you are mocking us. But as time goes by, we get to know the truth. So every day, like I used to search the truth. Like, are you saying the truth or not? I used to watch the videos. I even called one of my imams, and he told me that you cannot trust the websites and all. They are all, spreading Islamophobia, and yeah. So
Yeah,
you have to search it by yourself. No one will help you. Yeah.
see, this is an answer actually for those Christians who say they are very tough with the Muslims. As you see, my way is very effective, and maybe if I am not tough with Feroz, he will not leave Islam. Maybe if I am so easy, and he will not leave Islam. But because I am tough, He says, and this is his opinion, he agreed that my way is very effective, and now here we go. He decided to leave the cult of Muhammad. Yeah, Feroz.
Yeah.
If there is any churches close to your area? If there's any Christian churches close to your area?
Yeah, there is actually.
Okay, well, because you need to read the Bible now. You need to understand it, and you know it's better if you go and get baptized. Because when you get baptized, my friend, you will receive.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah, baptized is very important. Baptized
Yeah.
is very important because you are like, it's like, you know, it's not only it's not just ritual, it is literally you will receive a gift from God by being his child, by announcing yourself in front of the Lord that today I am your child. I washed myself from my sin before, from the cult I was following, from the pagan Muhammad, the black stone kisser, and today I am yours. So baptism is very important, and the Holy Spirit will fill your heart and will accompany you for the rest of your life.
Yes, I will do it. But I have to, also look after my life, because people know that who I am. They will, try to harm me.
All right.
So, I will do that. Yeah, I will for sure do that.
Well, let me know when you get baptized, so we can have a little party for you here. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I will let you know.
All right, my friend. So I can call you brother now. I'm not going to call you Feroz. You know, you drive me crazy, Feroz.
Actually, you are pronouncing my name wrongly. It is Firoz, not Feroz.
How I say it? Sorry.
It is Firoz, not Feroz.
Feroz. Because in Arabic,
Feroz.
you see, in Arabic we use the name Feroz, so Feroz. Okay, Feroz, not Feroz. Feroz. Okay, Feroz.
Feroz.
Feroz. Oh, hold on.
Feroz.
Veroz. Feroz.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, right. You're
Okay, Feroz. Okay, Feroz. Well, no problem, my friend. I will call you Peter. So the Lord, maybe he make you the rock in your home, and your home will be built in a very strong rock of faith, of belief, and to be a messenger for the Lord between your family and your tribe and your people, so you can bring them to Christ. All right?
Amen to that.
All right. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Take care. God bless you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
Yeah, Feroz, you know, he used to drive me like, I mean, I keep explaining to him. He called me liars each time. He called me liar. This is a lie. It's not true. You see the text. If you go in the videos in the previous month, I mean, this guy, anything I say, he say it's a lie. You're a liar. Where do you get this from? It's not true. You know, and he get angry and he call me like he keep calling, and sometimes even I hang up on him. Sometimes I don't even take his call because it's became too much annoying, because I show it to him in the screen and still he say it's not true. It's in the screen. It's not true. Why? I understand. He told you. It's hard. It's hard to believe that this is happening. All his life, believing in a man he thought he is holy. All his life believing in a God he thought he is holy. And then suddenly you come to a person, his name is a Christian prince, and you are saying to me, my God is a piece of garbage? Proving it to me from my book? That's not right. That's not easy. However, thanks to the Lord, and thanks for the support of people here, we were able to help Feroz, and the Lord opened his eyes to leave the cult of Muhammad and to accept the Christ.